Hi! That's fantastic. I am ready to do my first live stream here in Bali, and I am so happy that you're here. Can you just let me know if you can hear me? Because then I'm feeling safe. So if you are there ready to hang out with me, please just make a little note that the sound is going through. That'll be so nice. Because I think I'm just gonna wear my little headset. No, it's gonna be fine. I'll just give it 2 more minutes to get everyone here, and then I'll get started. Get yourself a nice drink, and I'm gonna be right there. All right, I will get started. And please let me know if the sound is dropping out or anything. You can write me a little note because I really want you to be able to hear me. So I am here in Bali, and this is my first live stream ever. I'm super excited to share with you, and the intention of doing this is really to have this weekly chat with you guys where I can inspire you and motivate you at home, because this Living Your Lightest Club is all about getting this self-treat and nourishment into your daily life. And all the videos I made and all the meditations and mental exercises and so on is all for you to really enjoy at home. But I also know it can be so challenging to actually do it. One thing is that you have the intention that you want to do it, and another thing is to actually get to do it in your daily life and integrate it into your daily life. So really what I am intending to do with this live stream is to motivate you to really integrate it and actually give you the power to do it, because I know that you need some motivation sometimes to really, do these amazing things for yourself. And today it's the new year, 2019, and I would love to talk about intention setting and how to manifest your dreams, because it's a really lovely thing to do in the beginning of a new year. We have this opening, new opportunities right in front of us, and it's so important that you actually sit down and connect with the feeling of what you want in your life and what you want to get more of. Because if you just keep walking around in the old patterns and you stay in what you normally do, nothing new is gonna change, nothing new is gonna happen. And you have this chance to set an intention and actually start to unfold what you want to get more of. And that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. I'm gonna be sharing some of my own experiences with intention setting, and I'm gonna give you some tools that you can actually use in your life to manifest and get your dreams real. Because one thing is to have everything up in your head and you're like, oh, I want more of this and I want more of that. That's really easy. But it's a different thing to actually manifest it and make that change in your life. So I will share the best I know to really make things real, make your dream life real. And yes, so I will start. Yeah, and in the end, I have to remember you are so welcome to ask me questions, and I would love to support you because that's why I'm here. So if you have any questions, you can just write them down, and in the very end, you can ask me questions, and I'm gonna support you. And for you who is choosing to be on the online course, which is starting now, this is also the first theme of the 8-week online course. So it's perfect if you are up for doing this 8-week course. These live streams every week will support you in the process. So I really recommend you guys to start the course because doing it together in a group is so much different than just doing it alone at home. Okay, so The theme, intention setting and how to manifest. My personal experience is that when you write a wishing list to the universe, which I would love you to do, just sit down with a piece of paper, just write down, what do I want from the universe? What will be nice to have in my life, and what do I really need? Because one thing is what other people think you need, and a whole different thing is what do I feel that I need. And this is all about you and the real true feeling inside you, because that is what matters. You're not here to just please everybody all the time. You are here to really feel good in your life and experience life as a really exciting and amazing journey. And if you don't start to listen to yourself, it's not really gonna make any purpose, or it's not really gonna make sense in the long term. So one really good tool is to write down a wishing list to the universe. And I personally believe that the universe hears it, because as you sit down and you write down, you are really feeling it, and it's kind of getting out of your system, it's getting down on a piece of paper, and the universe can really feel that energy. So that's the first super important step, to write this wish letter. And you can go completely crazy, you can write everything down here. It's only your own beliefs that is limiting you. So please just write everything that comes to you down on the paper, just brainstorm it. And it can be small things or huge things, everything is allowed. That's what I normally do. And then I kind of connect with, okay, out of this whole list, what is the most important thing, and what can I actually also start with today? Because maybe I have these huge dreams and nice feelings that I want to attract more of in my life. And some of it is something that I can actually do today. And I choose 3 things that is the most important ones for me, and I start to really go for it. And every time I've done this, I have to say it works. And I've done this through many years now, and every year I do it, I sit down and I connect with the intention that I have and what I really want to get more of. And I make like a big one. I make a session for myself to do this, and I really meditate over it, and I breathe through it. And every time I've just been experiencing that it works. And it's been since I was a little girl, actually. I wanted to go on a dance school in London, and I thought, oh my God, this is a crazy wish, but it happened. And it's just been like all the way through to here where I am today, with living with Pilates, and you know, the educations I make, and how to do collaborations with really inspiring people like I do right now with Sarah Britton, the countries that I really wanted to travel. I wanted 2 kids, and I wanted a man who really saw who I am and who really loved me for who I am, and I really have that. So it's just, I think it's magical, and I think that's why I really love life, because this is actually, this is real. And if you really start to practice this, you can manifest what you really want in life. And maybe it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes you have to be patient. Sometimes it goes so quick, it's unbelievable. Sometimes it's like, if you want, you know, a parking space and you're visualizing it, and like small things like that, it's so funny because it really works. But the whole what can you say, the whole trigger about this is that you have to practice feeling it. Because if you're only telling yourself up in your head that you want this and that, and you know, you have all these thoughts about what you want, but you can't feel it in your heart, then nothing is really going to happen. And that is the big turning point. Can you practice to feel? How would it feel to have, you know, these beautiful uplifting people around you? Or how would it feel to actually be able to really live good from what you love, to create your own business, earning good money on what you really love, how would that feel? Not just thinking it, because it's not gonna move anything. Because I believe that the frequency of energy that you're vibrating in is attracting your reality, and the thoughts that you are thinking also supports the feelings that you are vibrating in. So you have to be really mindful about what you think to be able to create the right feeling inside you. And when you start to vibrate in a feeling of this open feeling that you're ready to receive, then things become so much more flowing and enjoyable, and in that frequency magic things can happen. And yeah, so my practice is all about, can you feel it? For example, if you are in a football match and you are just in front of the thing and you want to score, if you can't feel like this football is just going right in the box, if you can't feel it, there's a huge chance that you will just miss it. And it's like that with anything. It's like if there's something that you really would love, you have to practice how would it feel to have it already. So when I make my intentions, first I write them down, my wish letter to the universe, and then I sit with them and I really start I try to integrate them into my physical body. How does it feel to vibrate in having everything I need? I have enough. I have, all the things I love around me. How does it feel? And that is the practice, and that is what's gonna move mountains. I really believe so, because I've seen it, and I've seen lots of my friends doing the same, and it just works. Yeah, and then I want to talk a little bit about the difference between setting an intention and you really wanting something, and it gets a little controlled. If it's like, okay, I really want to have this car, I really want to feel good, I really want to calm down in my life, I really want that second child, or whatever it is for you. If it gets like a want, it gets a little hard and it gets heavy. And that kind of wanting feeling can also be full of fear and doubts and worries, because you want something so badly, and what happens if you don't get it? And you start to get these really high expectations of what you want, and that can be not so good. So what I really want to inspire you to do is to get more into the feeling of the intention and allowing your intention to come to you. So it's not so much of a like, I want this and I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna press and I'm gonna struggle to get it. It's more like this feminine kind of energy where you're setting your intention and you are allowing it to happen. You're opening up to the space where you're allowing it to move into your life instead of you trying to push it through. I hope that makes sense, because it is an important key. And I think you should try and close your eyes. I think we should do it together now, actually. If you just think of a beautiful intention that you have right now. Let's close our eyes. Just relax your shoulders, your face. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. Soften your body. Connect to this softness in this moment. Relax your heart. And breathe freely. And now you can move into the feeling of your intention. You can just choose one. Whatever comes to you, just focus on it. Put some light on it. And then try and get soft together with this intention. It's almost like you melt together with the intention. And now visualize how this intention kind of moves into your energy field, and it's just like you become one with the intention, and you have already now what you would love to have in your life. You have everything you need. You fully received your intention. And you're kind of like opening up to receive it because you deserve it, because you are worthy to receive this beautiful feeling into your life. And now your cells start to vibrate in that frequency of energy. Let's take one more breath. And you can open your eyes. So that's just a small little guide to understand that you're moving into the feeling of having it already. And how does it feel? For example, if you wanna create this speak, and you wanna speak to a lot of people, and you want to share your message with a lot of people, and you're inviting them to this nice speak. And before you do it, instead of being like anxious that no one is gonna turn up, and you're like, oh, I really want this so much, I really hope people are coming, then you go into this kind of negative energy about it. The fear, the doubts is kind of controlling. Instead of you just sitting, just smiling, and just really trying to visualize how this room is full of people who really would love to hear your talk, and who really want to hear what you have on your heart. So you start to visualize this full room with a lot of beautiful people just waiting and just being really curious to know what you're saying. So you're turning it around. And that's something to play with. That's a little tool as well. You can write it down if you want to remember. Yeah. And I think a lot of the times when you want to attract something beautiful in your life, it's also about you allowing yourself to receive it. Because for a lot of us, it's really intimidating to write down this wish letter to the universe, and you're like, oh my God, is this too much to ask for? Or am I really worthy to receive all this money? Or am I worthy to live my dream life? To get this beautiful husband, or whatever it can be that you really would love to have. I think the key is also here to allowing yourself to receive. And maybe you need to work on your limitations first, because if you have some restrictions about what you're allowed to receive in your life, it will really block and it will hold you down. So if it's set for you, if that's something that you kind of can relate to, I think first of all you have to work with these limitations and really allow yourself to receive life. And I can tell you this, you are worthy to receive the best of the best. You are such a unique and wonderful creation, and your spirit is so special. And you have come such a long way, all the way through your life to here. You've been taking all the steps to be who you are today, and you are fully worthy to receive the life of your dreams. And sometimes it's simple things. It's not like you have to have this big villa with a sea view and so on. Sometimes, the dream life can just be a life where you're really feeling grounded and worthy, and you feel love, you feel joyful and happy in a nice and grounded way. Sometimes that is the perfect happiness. And I want you to really think about what is it that creates that sparkle and that joy in life. And after this live stream, I really want you to write down this letter to the universe, and just put everything down there. Because sometimes in our daily life we get so stuck in to-do list, and everything is so scheduled. We're going from one thing to another, and we don't have this little headspace to reflect on what makes me happy and what do I really need right now. And I really think also that is one of the big points while I'm doing this with the intention setting, because we need a small break in our daily life to actually reflect on it. Because if we are constantly doing something, we kind of up in our heads and we don't focus on the feelings and our needs. And I really truly believe that it's so important that we listen to ourselves, to that inner voice, because life goes so quick and it's really here for you to experience. And to be able to take that life in and the experiences in, you need small breaks. You need these gaps to breathe and reflect and just tune in with yourself. What is really important for me? So that is what this is all about. And I have a little physical exercise for you also, which is helping you to open up, to be worthy to receive in a busy life. And I think personally it's so easy to kind of like round my shoulders and just put a lot of weight on my shoulders and feel responsible for everything to work. And I have to every day remind myself that I can free up my shoulders and I can let go of control. Because when I let go, that is when life starts to flow and the ease and the peace start to appear and things start to come to me. So be aware that you're not pushing too much. Be aware that you're not trying to control your life all the time. Just let go of the pressure and trust that life will also come to you. And this exercise I'm going to show you now, which is a little arm move, is super helpful to release feeling of control and open up to receive. So I'm just going to step a little bit back. I'm here in Bali. It's really dark. I hope you can see me. So basically you're just going to stand up and you're going to turn your hands out to the side like thumbs up, and you're going to move your hands out to the side and you're going to look to the sky. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale, move your thumbs down and back and look down towards your heart. Exhale. Inhale, turn your hands up, open your hands, look up. And exhale. You can do it together with me. Thumbs down, push back, exhale. Inhale, open to receive. Stand tall. Exhale, thumbs down and back. I look really funny on the screen. I have the longest arms in the world. Inhale, open, look up. Stand tall. Exhale down. So this is the posture opener. And basically you're just rotating your arms, you're opening your chest and you're pushing back and looking in towards yourself. And this one you can do about 10 times, maybe more. And as you open your arms, have a feeling of trust and openness. So you're just opening the channels to receive life. And you're also opening the chest here, which is a lot to do with feeling worthy. So if you really like strings together here, there's a huge chance that you have difficulties receiving life. So open your chests, feel the freedom, and I think that's it for now. I have some more exercises, but I'm gonna share later in videos because the screen is so small. But this is a really key one. Also, if you are about to go to an important meeting, if you need to go somewhere and really represent yourself and you want to feel worthy, this exercise is so good. It will change your energy immediately. And your body is also reflecting your mind. So when you start to uplift your body and really lift yourself from within, it's gonna open your mind and you're gonna feel bright and worthy and powerful. Yes. So that was it for now. My first inspirational talk here in our Living Your Lightest Club. And I have to say, I am so happy you're here. And this is only the beginning. And I have so many topics and exciting people I want to invite to these live streams. People that I'm really inspired by. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And for you guys who's already here, I'm just super grateful that you managed to be here. And I hope you will stay with me for a long time because I have so much I want to share. So now, if you have any questions, anything that you want me to explain in a more deep way, I am more than happy. You can just write me a message here. And if you don't have, that's totally okay. We can always connect. And we also have the Facebook group, the Living Your Lightest Motivation group. And there you can always ask plenty of questions. If there's something that you want to know, something you want some support or any help with, me and my amazing Living Your Lightest master teachers are gonna support you in there. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of water, and you can just, if you feel like asking, this is the time. I think maybe everything I said made so much sense. I hope so. There's no questions anyway. And that's also perfect. So I just wish you a beautiful evening. And, oh, this is evening here anyway. It's in the middle of the day in Denmark. I don't know where you're from, the guys who's following me. But I can't wait to get to know you more. And the next topic is going to be about how to cleanse your physical body. And I have a special guest in the studio, and I can't wait to share with you who it is. But I'm gonna share some really important tools on how to detox your physical body so you can actually create more room to receive new energy. And I think we all need that. So thank you so much for being here. And yes, I will stay in touch. Hugs from Finland. Oh my God, that's so nice you're here, Anna Maria. Thank you for staying here. And if you just joined and you didn't get to see the whole live stream, then not to worry, because we are recording it and we will put it up in the club, so you can always go back and see the different live streams. Namaste. Have a wonderful time.